Hi, everybody. Oh, that's why I love this guy. All right, everybody. We're back. The Dude Brothers, Max and ChuBs, bringing you part 2 of our Halloween extravaganza. Because in 2021, we could trick-or-treat again. Last year was a little light, but that's why we're here. Tonight,
did they ever not have trick-or-treating real quick? Like,
they
recently
tried in 2020.
Yeah, but
actually in 2019, I don't know.
I think it was
this started. Well, anyway, it was so little people. We did go out for a little bit, but it like the rates of the anyway. We're back and we're going to 1986 for one of our favorites. The movie is House, Haunted Houses. You get it, and it's right off the bat. If anybody knows the show, The Greatest American Hero,
I was gonna bring
he
that
was
up.
also in Carrie, but we'll talk about that after. But. So, 1986 House. Let's check out this trailer, spooky as it is, in 3, 2, 1.
Why? Oh, man. It shanked me. F you.
That was weird.
What the?
Oh.
Frightism. I'm about to have a frightism.
Thank you, Frightism Trailers, for the trailer. New World.
But I mean, is that like, oh my god.
This is a house.
Yes, it is a house.
Where no one should hear.
Oh, it's basically no one knows this. If you're certain. Norm!
She was my aunt. Kind of gold, though.
Norm.
Good comedy in this one.
Roger Cobb has come here alone.
He's an American. He's a hero. He's great. He's like, I'm not alone. My dead kid's here. He's all happy.
Ever alone.
What do you think?
The house.
It's a very,
Great
very-
effects, man. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
They did. And spooky, like that's spooky.
No, this movie had, I mean, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
It had spooky shit for a,
Waiting.
you know, funny.
A lower tier horror movie.
Hey.
Sandy.
That. We'll talk about it.
I want you to want me. Nice freaking house, yeah.
I know. It's like the Clue House.
Yeah.
Enter.
Beat.
At your own risk.
Now, before we get too deep, I want to give the people a basis for House. Let's not spoil too much, by the way, because this one hasn't been seen by people outside like big horror community.
Yeah, probably all the movies we did recently. This is probably the most.
Your main character here, right? He's an author, and to write his next book, he wants to go to his aunt's house, or he inherits it. By the
think
way,
she died.
Well, that's the lady who hung herself, right?
Oh, okay.
So spooky things starts happening. His next book he's writing is about his time in Vietnam, and through situations you find out he's friends with Bull from Night Court. That's I mean I don't know his real name offhand, but you can look that up.
Yeah, Bull from Night Court.
Wow. So yeah, he goes to write his book there. Norm's his neighbor, who knows who he is and everything.
You know, I just thought I wanted to tell you this to stop and totally get off subject. Sorry.
That's why we're here.
Bull from Night Court.
Correct.
I heard they're making a new Night Court with John Larroquette and oh man, it was like some girl from the.
Well, Marky Post was the woman, the other lawyer.
No, right. No, but it's not her. It's somebody off of like. Oh man, I should have looked this up before.
Look, if you haven't seen Night Court, go watch a
Night
couple
Court's awesome.
episodes. That got us through a lot of funny things.
His name's Harry.
Harry Anderson.
Yes,
I think
thank
he
you.
passed.
He did.
But he did love New Orleans.
Yes.
Remember, he was here
And,
a lot.
He was a good
magician.
Obviously,
Illusionist too. Like
Yeah.
he could
No, he was
do it.
good at card tricks, all that.
He
was
also
funny.
did stand up, like when Jay Leno was still guest hosting.
I remember seeing his stand up before.
Yeah.
No, I saw it on TV.
No, we did,
I
yeah.
remember seeing it before Night Court.
Yeah.
So I think I already knew who he was. You know.
So, back to House.
Yeah, back to what we're talking about.
No, enjoy our. That's what we love, giving info through space and time.
And I mean, I'd like to recommend Night Court if you haven't seen it.
So in 1986, House comes out. By the way, the sequels, there are no connections except it's a house. It's not even the same house, but they're all pretty cool in some little way. And that guy comes back for the last one for a minute. by
this
the way.
movie, part of it kind of reminds me, well, I mean, first of all, it's like, it kind of puts off a comical vibe a lot.
Oh, there's definitely comedy, but, and it hits.
But they had some creepy. Now I've probably seen this in the '80s, so if I thought it was creepy then, but I think it held up. The special effects look good.
They got some good special effects. Now, some of the spooky parts, without giving away anything, because I want people to really see it. His son disappeared. Okay, and like he'll see the ghost. You saw that. He sees him in the pool, jumps in the pool. He's not there now. When you see him break his medicine cabinet window, that leads to the netherworld. Let's just put it that way. And he goes in, and I'm going to leave it there. All the characters are in play. But, like, the funny part, like, the neighbor shows up. He thinks he's going to go out with her because he saw her, like, swimming. And he's her son. He's babysitting her son. Remember the kid gets kidnapped through the chimney by, like, the goblins?
Yeah.
And there's spooky stuff going on. He spends, like, the first night, and it builds up, like... They go get cameras, the big ones, but his closet is a doorway. He shoots his ex-wife with a shotgun, but it's a ghost. By the way, I hit the microphone, I'm sorry. But it's a really good time where you could watch it by yourself or with a friend or in a group, and the jokes hit because they didn't do like Freddy Krueger. You don't give him the one-liners, you give the people.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what works.
Besides the end guy, his antagonist at the very end, besides him.
And he's funny too.
Yeah, he
drops a line here or there.
Right, but I mean, but out of all the like demons and stuff, they don't really talk.
No, they growl, right?
No,
so you're right, they growl.
No, but I'm just saying, so it's like, they're not saying, like Freddy Krueger says the funny stuff,
Right.
So, but I'm saying, in this, it's always him and Norm.
And what's happening to him? Like, he gets tripped all the time, and he gets hurt through the movie, and he has to, like, deal with all, like, remember there's a swordfish on the wall that comes to life? And that's pretty cool. He shoots with a shotgun. Look, you can tell.
It reminds me of that Singing Bass.
It's it's the first version of that.
Right. Because I think I saw that first.
If you can't tell that this movie's fun from that, but it is also scary. You don't know what's going on. There's a really, really good Vietnam flashback, and it looks like Nam, his past or something. Well, it adds to the story, and you see what's going on. Don't want to spoil it. But they put a lot of money into that. It looks really good.
Yeah, it definitely looked good. It had to have a high budget,
I wish I would. I'm sorry I didn't look up, like, the makeup guys. I hope it could have been Rick Baker for all we know, because everyone looks good, and when they shoot him, it looks good. It's not a B movie on the level of effects or story. They just didn't put the amount of money into they should have.
Well, I mean, it looks. I bet you they had a high budget,
and that's actually pretty good for the time.
That's what I'm saying. That was in the '80s, man.
True, but Freddy and them have already come out, and Freddy, they did a lot of cool dream sequences and stuff that added to it, but. Trust us. Go check out House.
What was cool about this is, okay, I remember, like, he would be going through his house, but, like, part of his house might have, like, Vietnam. So, they did, what I loved about it, I might have a bad, because, like I said, I've seen this in the 80s. So, but, like, they would do is, like, in a normal movie, like, I'd be walking in my house, and if I'm going to a different planet, as soon as I cross the line, I'd be on another planet.
Right.
Okay, but in this movie, he'll be walking through his kitchen, and all of a sudden it's Vietnam. He's he's in Vietnam, but they'll still have like his kitchen sink with flowers, and like they'll have like a jungle thing, but you'll see his refrigerator. So it's
that's how it worked. Good.
That I thought was cool that they did it like that instead of just having him all of a sudden snap.
And the medicine cabinet, like you could climb down into something else.
What kind of shows that he never left the house?
Yeah,
because you could think they could just snap.
Because you don't know if the house is completely haunted. There happens to be demons in the house or whatever, but it's such a fun ride.
Yeah,
it's something
awesome.
different. And I'm going to try right here to put up an image of the poster, which is the dead hand pushing the button, the doorbell.
Yes.
Famous. It looked great. Those are one of the covers for you 80s and 90s kids.
That's the one I remember.
You see that and you go, oh, wow, I remember that. Yeah. And you'll get it.
I remember seeing it on VHS.
So, go check out House from 1986 like we did. I think you'll like it. We think you'll enjoy it. So bringing you entertainment throughout space and time. We are the Dude Brothers. And next time you see us will be after the Festival of Samhain. So we greet you a happy Halloween, Festival of Samhain, and the winter solstice. That's Mac. I'm Chug. We're the Dude Brothers. Till next time. Over and out.
We gotta start saying Merry Halloween. I'm trying to start that. So if in 5 years everybody's saying Merry Halloween, it's because of me.
I wish they would, but it's funny you say happy in front of Halloween, which is scary time.
What else can you be merry?
Enjoy Halloween.
I mean, you could be Merry Christmas, but what
well,
else?
that fits, yeah.
Yeah, but how else? What else? There's nothing else with merry. You say Happy Halloween,
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You didn't even say anything really before.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I don't think you do.
I don't think I ever have either. I don't know why I said that.
I don't think you say just Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day is.
Yeah,
Happy
but
Valentine's Day.
Christmas
You're right.
is the only one.
So-
merry. You never say Happy Christmas.
I think we have just enough to try it. Everybody try it.
Merry Halloween.
Merry Halloween.
Merry Halloween. Merry Halloween.
I miss the old days, don't we, when it was cold, good and cold down here on Halloween.
I miss yesterday.